g of x equals 2x plus 1. F of x equals 3x. Find f of g of 2 minus g of f2. So look here now. We're going to solve them step by step. We're going to start to find this one first. Then we find this one first. And next, then we subtract them. Okay, we'll start by the first part, which is we're going to use yellow color here, which is part 1. Okay, f of g of x, as we know, we can rewrite it to be f of g of x. We can rewrite it this way. And here it means f of, you take g of x and you put it inside f of x. That means now you need to find g of this one. But here now, they are talking about when x is 2. So that means they can rewrite this one here when they are talking about f of g of 2. We can rewrite it like f of g of 2. So that means now we need to find first what is g of 2, then the result we put it inside the f. Okay, now we go to find g of 2. Here, g of 2, it equals what? When here here is 2, that means here is 2. 2 times 2, 4 plus 1 is 5. So that means g of 2 is 5. I take this 5 now that I found it and I put it here instead of, so that means it's going to be here instead of g of 2. So that means now I'm talking about f of 5. What is now f of 5? That means now we go to the function of 5. That is here, you see? And you put instead of x what? 5. When you put instead of x 5 here, that means it's going to be 5 times 3. That is what? That is 15. So that means this one here, the first point here, we get it what? 15, which is for the first part. And you finished now here with is what? Related to the first part. Good. Now we go to the second part. Second part here, they are asking about g of f of x. Good. And when x here is what? Is 2. So that means they are talking about 2 here. Function of 2 inside g of x. Good. That means what we need to find first? F of 2. We go to here to find f of 2. This is f. You see it? This is now f. We put instead of x2, so that means instead of x2 here, it's going to be 2 times 3, it's going to be 6, right? So that means f of 2 here, it's going to be 6. That means I'm talking about the g of 6 equals what? G of 6 now, that means you take the 6 here and you put it instead of x here. As you see, 6 here, 6 times 2 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. So that means g of 6 is what? Is 13. And this is what they are asking about. And this is now the second part. This is now the result of what? Of the second part, which is what here? 13. Now the question is 15 minus 13. 15 minus 13. So the answer will be 2. You go to choose here 2 as the answer.